Hey guys, it's your girl Sofineee. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, you already know what it is. Let's get into this video. So in this video, I'll be telling you guys the mistakes that I made during my loc journey, so you don't have to. I was also doing my skincare and doing my hair, so in the beginning I look a little crazy, so we're gonna get back to this, okay? But if you're interested in seeing what those mistakes were, grab a snack, give me a like, a thumbs up, and let's get into the video. All right, let's get into the skincare. So I'm gonna get started with some Good Molecules, the toner, and I got my pad. So let me give you guys a little backstory on my locks for those of you that are new. So I am currently 5 years locked. In October 2025 will make me 6 years locked. So I've been in the game for a minute, and I also have my mirror down here, so I'm looking in my mirror to see what I'm doing with my skin. So I have been locked for a minute now, and I've learned a lot along the way, and this is why I just want to tell you guys these are the things that I've done if you're early on in your journey, so you gotta deal with it. Let me help you help your journey be a lot smoother, because having locks is already stressful enough. Having to deal with setbacks is even more stressful. So after toning, I go in with my Good Molecules discoloration correcting serum from Good Molecules. And all right, so the first thing I would say is the fact that when I started my locks, I didn't do a lot of research. I did not do a lot of research. I only looked up like a couple of people online. So like the people like, I remember watching Keisha Charmaine a couple of videos, and I was just like, you know what? I just want to lock my hair. I just want to get it over with. And she was one of those that I watched. I watched a couple of others, but I don't remember who exactly. To be honest, watching all those videos were definitely overwhelming to me. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. But maybe doing a little bit more research so you can learn like the parts, how you want to start. Because I remember a lot of people, like they just do whatever. They do like the triangles and stuff, and not knowing that that's not like a secure base when you're starting your locks. So doing things like that to learn what kind of parts to start with. I knew I had the choice of either 2-strand twists or comb coils, but when I did my research, I didn't know that I can do instant lock, I can do interlocking. I didn't know all of that stuff as well. So I don't know, maybe I would have did interlocking just because I have an active lifestyle, and doing comb coils was just really hard for me and having really hard to maintain as well, since I go to the gym often. I'm a dancer as well, so it was a lot. But now that I have I palm roll, maybe sometime I do think maybe if I interlocked, my hair would have lasted a lot longer. My hair wouldn't be as frizzy. So little things like that, I really feel like if I did a little bit more research, I would have been able to know how to maneuver and how to incorporate that kind of beginning into my lifestyle. And they say before beginning, definitely find out a method that works best for your lifestyle, your hair type, your patience, because depending on how you start as well is definitely going to test your patience. But we're gonna get that's a whole another thing afterwards. But trust me, it definitely makes a difference. Next, I go in with my Advanced Nail Mucin. This hydration to the max, The next thing I would say is, I'll be hypocritical of me to say that I never over manipulated my hair. Because I remember there was a time, I think maybe like my 3rd year, that 2-strand twist and me, we was locked in. I was doing it. Every time I washed and retwist my hair, I did it. And it was about maybe after the 3rd or 4th time, I was like, I'm noticing a lot of these dents. Like I was noticing like I was getting a little bit more thinning in where I would twist my hair, and I was like, I need a pause. I mentioned before, over manipulating can cause thinning, it can cause weak spots, even breakage. So when I was doing that time, I was like, you know what, let me pause. And during that time afterwards, I just stretched my retwist a lot longer, just so that I can gain that strength back, just trying to fix what I messed up on. So guys, all in all, do not over manipulate your hair. Every retwist you do does not have to be a style. It can literally just be a retwist, and that's it. A lot of us don't like the frizziness, don't like that ugly stage of it, and so like putting it in the style makes it a little more manageable, makes it a lot more cuter. But overall, just give them time to form naturally. Like you'll see the event, and less is more. I always say this in all my videos, less is more. So don't overthink it, don't over manipulate your hair, don't overdo it. Your locks do what it needs to do naturally, and just like God, it will all work out for your good. My eye cream, I'm gonna go with the Yerba Matte meets Good Molecules eye gel. Can you guys see that? Yeah, there it is. The next thing I would say I definitely did, next mistake that I did was the fact that I didn't take care of my scalp. I like to put it on my hand here and just dab it so I don't put too much under my eye. But your locks thrive if your scalp is healthy. And if it isn't healthy, it's not gonna work out. Like, I went through like a phase of like having like dry, itchy scalp, because as much as I say that I moisturize my hair, sometimes I do be forgetting. I'm human, life happens, I be forgetting, and I'm just like, I need to moisturize my hair, and I haven't been moisturizing. So when I don't moisturize, I definitely notice, because my scalp is a lot more itchy, my hair's a lot more dry, I'm getting a lot more flakes, and I notice this mostly in the winter time. So if you do not know, I live in New York City, so it's very cold, my hair gets really dry, and I try to like maybe at least 3 times a week, and there are times where I'm just like, you know what, I don't feel like it, I'm not in the mood, I don't want to deal with that right now, and I just don't do it. And later on I'm like this, I'm going crazy because my hair is so itchy. Now, even when I don't really feel like I want to do it, even if I just spray my hair with some water, because I know that in my water I also have vitamin E oil, which is also really good and nourishing for the scalp, I just spray my hair. If I don't feel like going in and getting my oil and doing all the deep scalp massage and all of that, I just spray my hair and get out the way, just so I'm doing something, just so it's not completely the Sahara Desert. All right, so now I'm gonna go with my lightweight daily moisturizer. Y'all, if y'all didn't know, I love me some Good Molecules. Good Molecules. Like, you see, I have at least what, 4 products here. Like, that's my girl. Like, come on guys, come on. But my next mistake that I would say is the fact that early on in my hair journey, I did compare myself to other people. I did compare my locks, not myself, my locks to other people. I used to do it on Instagram, wondering why mine isn't locking as fast, or looking perfect. But like I've mentioned before, everybody's lock journey is different. So my hair texture is different, my maintenance routine, and even genetics play a role. So that's one thing. Like, I stopped comparing myself once I embraced my own journey and just realized, like, hey, listen, West Indie Ray had her locks, like, she had color, it was nice and curly, whatever. Like, her hair texture is completely different from mine. So I don't know what was going through my mind where I was like, oh, why my locks don't look like that, why my locks don't look curly like that. But now I know. It took me maybe like a couple of months before I finally like realized, like, listen, stop it. Like, it's not helping you, it's not benefiting you in any way. So don't compare yourself to other people's journey. Don't feel like, okay, mine need to look exactly like hers, because that's not what's gonna happen. So just work on embracing what you're going through. If there are some setbacks, if there are some challenges, work through that. Try to learn, do a lot of research, do a little way that you can help push you forward in your journey, and not look back like, oh, I should have did this, or I should have did that. Like, be more present with yourself. Work on this hair now that my skin is all done. Oh, let me get some lip gloss. Put some lip gloss on, actually some lip oil, just to my skin has come a long way, but I also have some setbacks because of me trying some retinol. Y'all, if you guys have been using retinol, please comment down below if it was worth it, because the purge was real and it left a lot of scarring, and I'm not with it. I'm not with it. So if you have any good experiences, or what's your experience with retinol overall, because I feel like retinol works with everybody differently, and that's where it stressed me out, because everybody's like, oh, retinol is good, retinol is good. When I use retinol, I'm not using retinol again. I can't. I'll work on this hair now. I have my spray bottle. This is my water and vitamin E oil, like I mentioned before, and we're going into this next mistake. The next mistake I would say is the fact that I wasn't as patient. Like, when I tell you, I would watch people's videos every day and they would always be like, be patient, be patient, be patient. And I would scream on my laptop like, you be patient. Like, come on now. But I'll be honest, I was impatient. I wanted mature locks overnight. I was not waiting. But it is a journey for a reason, and locks do take time. There's a starter phase, there's a budding phase, the teenage phase. Like, it's a whole process. Like, you're growing. It's like a baby, literally a baby. Like, when I say my lock babies, these are really babies. Well, they're not babies anymore, they're adults now, but all in all, they're still your babies. Like an actual parent, you still see your babies as babies. Yeah, just like a seed that is planted in the dirt, it's growing. Things are happening, things are changing. Even when you don't see it, something is happening. So just trust the process, embrace the journey. I really wish when I had shorter hair, I did a lot more hairstyles, because now that my hair is a lot longer and heavier, I can't do as much. But now I'm just like, you know what, let me just try to do a little bit more now. So if your hair is shorter, take this time to try the styles, try the different things. Don't over manipulate too much, but still do the little styles. Try to be cute, because once your hair gets long, it's a wrap trying to do all those styles, and it's not gonna look the same even if you do try. So take advantage while your hair is short now. That's another mistake within this one. Do those styles now. Last but not least, I go in with my Haitian castor oil. And if you are unable to get like actual authentic Haitian castor oil, Caribbean Secrets, really good. They also have authentic Haitian castor oil that you can purchase. If you use my code Sofineee15, you get 15%. Use my code Sofineee15, you'll get 15% off your purchase, which is really good. They have about 3 flavors, I think: vanilla, original, and there's one more. But I've used vanilla before, and I've used original. And I'm getting on with my day. I'm not using no edge control today because I'm literally just gonna be home for most of the day. Tonight I'll be going out, so I'll just put some edge control then. But for now, I'm home. I'm gonna be doing some editing and doing some cleaning up. I'm just gonna take some oil, put on my edges, brush it down, and then I have a little headband here that I'm gonna put on. But otherwise, those were all the mistakes that I made, and I feel like there could be a little bit more, but those are the ones that I could come up right now on the top of my head as I'm doing my skincare and stuff. If you made any mistakes yourself or learned anything new on your journey, please feel free to comment them down below, because we can all learn and grow together. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you're notified every time I upload. I currently am uploading every Sunday, so be on the lookout for those around 6 p.m. or so, because that's where I'm feeling like a lot of people, well, at least YouTube told me y'all on. So 6 p.m. on Sundays, you will always expect a video from me. Always thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay cute and stay fine.